the Kita and still.
Huh?
Doing the key loading in.
Keto?
Kita,
You are a robot, Rory.
son of a bitch.
Son, bitch. Okie dokie. I can hear. Let's put on some music that makes sense for coming back. All right, welcome back, everybody. So we skipped a week. Sorry to anybody who missed that. Let's see. Last we left off, I stopped things because something had gone awry in Foundry with Onakur not having access to his pan flute. And I had to dig through old videos and figure out what was on the pan flute. What's in the box? I did hunt it down. I open it with the right program. So Onakur, you have on your pan flute, speak with animals, locate animals or plants, plant growth, mass healing word, speak with plants. And I believe the reason that we cliffhangered was because you were hoping to potentially use that in some way to speak with the plants in the college that you guys ended in. With that, I will recap. Do you want me to send you the image of the list of stuff on it?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. I don't remember what what it had for charges. But we'll just say that it's got 3 charges for now and that each spell costs 1 charge.
If you want it to be similar to the instruments of the bard, they each have 1 charge per spell per day.
Oh, well. I like the 3 charge system. Each spell costs one charge. Keep it simple.
That's cool. I like the 3 charge system. I was just sharing what the instruments of the bard did.
Fair. So yeah. The last session everybody was together. You all had begun to travel west along this trading route that followed the Shooting Star Trail. You traveled into Grelland Wood, following rumors of the eyes from locals. In Grelland Wood, you had an encounter with some T-Rexes, some Tyrannosaurus Rexes. They were 2 out of the 3 of them were normal, but the third had been corrupted by the same crystals you guys have been sort of dealing with throughout your adventures. when you finished fighting them, I believe some people took some meat and some skin and things. Uh, uh, maybe I think one of you took bone, maybe Anakar. And then you guys hopped over from Greland to the Lost Lands Mage Academy. A little exploration there gave you guys the information that this place hadn't been seen to in a long period of time. The group sort of searched the exterior. There was an exterior garden that hadn't been tended to. There was no signs of like a visible exterior entry or exit upon searching. But after some like more, I think it was arcane focused checking, the group was able to find Valin used True Seeing. That's what it was. And she was able to see the hint to open the front door, which was hidden behind a magical mechanism. A dispel had to be cast upon the magic holding the door shut in order for the door to open. Upon the party entering, they found roots traveling outwards from like the center impact point of the room that they entered into, the like foyer section. That was like a big auditorium at one point, it looked like. The roots extended out into plants that took up the entire exterior walls. And sort of, I think Anakar put it as like corpse Christmas. There was bones all throughout these plants that grew up the walls of the building in various poses that implied shock at the end of their lives. Okay, you can still only see darkness. Why is that? Let's see. Did something go wrong with your token, I wonder? Vision is enabled. You have dark vision and light perception. Your saturation got set to -1. That could do it. Did that fix
Yeah,
it?
I'm about to find out. I was trying the other browser again. It won't even keep loading in after it has me pick my character.
Oop, that wasn't the right button.
Firefox not liking me.
Yeah, I think that might have been the issue. I don't know how that happened because I'm pretty sure I didn't do that, but that was at least a fairly easy fix.
Okay.
You
It
can
might
see
have
now?
fixed it on your end.
You can't see still?
I still can't see.
Here, let me see. Advanced options. Adjust 0, 0, 0, 0. Maybe it's something in your player side. Oh fuck, that's not what I wanted.
I don't know what it would be because I haven't changed settings. Quick, let's try a third browser.
Oh no. Maybe it's on your character sheet that I have to change it, not just the token.
Well, it also doesn't help that my internet just dropped.
It wasn't changed on your sheet. I don't know why that... Okay, it's now been adjusted on your character sheet. Because your character sheet also said -1. -1 saturation would be pretty dark, I think.
Oh yeah.
And
Seriously?
here, maybe if I do this. Can you see now?
Nope.
Okay, one sec while I consult Google.
Oh, it reset on my character to -1.
What the fuck? Can you adjust it? Maybe that'll fix it.
I did, and that didn't work. Which one am I seeing through though? There's two, and both of them were at -1.
Why does it keep happening?
I have no idea. How do you change it on the character sheet?
What the fuck? The 3 dots, and then you go to prototype token.
It's set right on prototype token.
Why are your detection modes disappearing? What the fuck? Okay, you have dark vision. What the fuck's your dark vision?
And it's the goggles
60.
that I wear.
I was like trying to figure out the...
Oh.
Oh, that's why that's doing... Okay. Dark vision. 60 feet. Update. Prototype. Vision. Okay. So you have that.
It might be my internet causing the problem.
Okay, so it's set right there. Is it set right here? That looks correct. Okay. How do I set it to infinite? Do I just... Oh, there we go. Okay. Update. Update. Check. Prototype. Assign. Vision. And it erased your vision. What the shit fuck? Okay. Vision enabled. Dark vision. 360 degrees of vision. You see 60 feet without light. Detection modes. You have dark vision, 60 feet. I have one more idea if when you reconnect it doesn't fucking work. This is silly.
Well, I also emptied my cache, and I don't know why that doesn't seem to have emptied.
So did anybody have anything fun happen this week?
I talked to
Nothing really.
neurosurgery about my brain tumor.
Brain tumor? What?
Yeah, I have a tumor on the pituitary gland,
Well,
and it's benign, so that's good. That was good news.
yeah,
That is a
Kind
that.
of sounds
lot
scary.
less. That is a lot less panic-inducing than when I thought it was like the kind that's worming its way through your cortexes.
Yeah, that's what we thought until today. So it's been rough, but today we found out that it's benign and no surgery is needed. So
That's good.
we're chilling and
Thank goodness.
It can still do some fun things to you, but
yep, it has been, but
you,
it's better
you could wake up
than.
6'2" in a few days.
Oh, it's funny because I'm already 6'4".
Oh,
I'd shrink.
Okay, so
I'm waiting to finish logging in.
oh,
And son of a biscuit. What is it with you setting my saturation to nothing?
well, the saturation should be 0.
It was negative again.
Oh, well.
It's right on the token. I'm going to drag another token out. And see if it messes with it again. Yeah, every time I drag a token out, it drops the saturation to 0. Or to -1, not 0.
Okay, let me real quick I'm gonna restart Foundry. We'll see if that fixes it. Oh, I guess it would help if I didn't have caps lock on.
Always. And I just tried to take the 2 hot pockets I cooked out of the refrigerator instead of out of my air fryer.
Okay.
I don't think
Everything should be correct.
And then I log on and the world gets swallowed by a giant canary. You're not getting hot pocket, tiny man.
Can you see?
I don't see the tokens. Okay, now I do. I see the tokens.
Oh, fuck.
Everything's set right.
Can you see the map?
Nope. I have a way to fix that. Can you give me a link to the streaming?
Yeah, I guess that works. That didn't fix it, what I just did?
Oh, nope, it's still a big black screen. It says game pause, but it's still a big black screen.
Well, what the fuck? Okay. Well, everybody else can reconnect. I'll throw you a link to my Twitch, I guess. Where the fuck is sun, moon, time of day, darkness? Da-da-da-da. Okay, now it should be the same light level as the time of day again. Okay. Does anybody else have any issues? Or are we good to go now?
I'm good to go.
I am good.
All right. So we as we pick up, we zoom back in as Anakura now knows the abilities within his pan flute. You are all in the Lost Lands college at the edge of the world on a bunch of little floating islands in a chain that sort of make up the shape of a shooting star. You are in the foyer, the central atrium structure of the college that looks like they used to sort of host like lectures and things in here. There's, like I said, the entire exterior of the room is covered in plants and dead bodies. There's some sort of impact at the center of the room that all of the roots to the plants spread out from. There's 2 hallways that lead out in either direction as well, but the vines and roots that tangle around the entryways to either hallway are going to make it kind of hard for the bigger members of the party to squeeze through.
Just so as I write this down correctly, you said that the hallways and such are more overgrown with plants, that'll make it harder for people to move.
The entryways to the hallways, so like the like door frame into the halls. It's the plants aren't in the hallway; they are in the room that you are currently in, but they extend out over the entry to the hallway. So if one of the larger members of the party wants to like get into the hallway, they will have to squeeze through like trunks and roots and vines and leaves and stuff to get into the hallway. So it'll be like an acrobatics or an athletics to kind of squeeze through, or you could hack away at it, you know. But this place is like covered in dust, and it doesn't seem like anybody's been here for a while. Leaf litter all over the floor.
Well, if I'm remembering correctly, my initial plan was to use speak with plants and try to figure out what caused these plants to sprout up, so I can do that.
All right, so if we do that, you'll have to attune to the flute. And I think you said you were capped on your attunements. Did you want to swap something out, or were you going to let somebody else
Double
borrow
check.
it?
I mean, I could let somebody else borrow it.
You were kind of trying to teach Valin how to play.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like you have your bow, your sword, and your pick.
Yeah.
Let me double check my attunements.
You do have a free attunement slot, Altha.
Okay, Daniel, if you want to give Annika Willin the flute, feel free to.
All right. Well, it might take a minute, but just get used to the feel of it. Feel for the magics of it. It's a simple instrument, but it's still not something that can be just picked up and played. We've had a couple of practices, and you haven't been horrible.
Well, let's put my practice to the test.
And Otacor will pull into his bag of holding, the white bag of holding, and pull out the flute.
All right, I'm gonna send you as well the spell list then, Altha. But you all take a moment of rest. You can all take a short rest if anybody needs short rest for anything. As Valin attunes to the pan flute, and then I saw Graveheart cast Commune with Nature.
That was on accident.
Okay, doke.
And for some reason, I can't open my spells to look at them.
You just gotta scroll over it, like hang out over it for a second. It should pop up. Excuse me. Otherwise, you can click the 3 dots on the right and click display in chat.
Oh, they finally opened. I had to close it and reopen my window.
All right. Okay.
Boundary is just not liking me today.
So, Valin, you attune to Arn's pan flute, and you get filled with the familiar magics of Arn, having had been a cleric under Arn for such a long time. There's something that sort of feels like home about connecting with this. As you play the flute to use the spell Speak with Plants. The spell is going to go off no matter what. But Vlyn, go ahead and give us a performance check to see how well you play the flute.
All right, Vlyn. She takes a deep breath and lets it go, and she starts to perform.
I'm gonna give her bardic inspiration because I'm going to be there assisting, but I'm going to just be there, kind of like, this is you've had a couple practices, and this is the big one, so
Okay,
you've
so
got this.
since you're getting assistance, you can roll again. We'll say advantage, and then your bardic is D10.
Yes.
So we've got the 10, and then you can roll a D10 and add that to your 10. Nice. All right. Let's see. What's what's this one? Vlyn begins playing the pan flute, and she does a very good job. She's like, she starts off a little rough, but like with some encouragement from Anakur, like it goes from being like a passable middle schooler level performance to being like, all right, I'd watch this at the tavern. As Vlyn, you feel the very familiar magic of Arin rush through you, and the energy of like the fact that this goddess that of light is like a druid, and you all of a sudden can speak with the nearby plants. What would you like
I
to
have a
ask?
question. As she is like playing the song before she ends, I like to imagine her spinning around.
You get the twirl and jazz hands at the end from Vlyn.
Yes.
McCord gives that nod of approval.
All right, what would you like to ask the plants?
What
When was
caused them to spawn so rapidly?
what caused you guys to spawn so rapidly?
You imbue plants in an immobile 30-foot emanation with limited sentience and animation, give them the ability to communicate with you. So you actually give the plants the ability to talk, and they'll like begin chattering, Arin, Arin, Arin.
Aaron has spawned you guys here? What
Yeah.
for?
Anger. The cursed ones.
Who or what are the cursed ones?
The Corva. Most left. One stayed. Cursed.
Were the Corva the ones who reside here in these buildings?
Mages, yes.
And one is still remaining. Are they still alive?
Unsure.
Well, then she looks over to her group. What else do you guys want me to ask? Or wait, you said that the plants can talk, so everyone can hear them?
What it sounds like.
How long ago, or how long have you been here?
I think they have a difficult time answering that question, being plants, and their perception of time and everything. But they will do their best to answer, and they will say, before the crash. Before the sundering.
The thundering of no. Is the thundering you're referring to? Would that be the giant purple asteroid?
Perhaps. Unsure. When the ground was still solid.
Valen is thinking they might be referring to before this land was. These little land islands were broken up. Well, there's a bunch of islands around here. Is that what you mean by the sundering, when all these lands were together as one?
Correct.
I don't think we asked anyone that we met. Well, what about these islands? What happened? How did this become?
Unsure. You do have to remember, you're talking to plants that have been trapped inside the central foyer atrium of a building.
Oh, okay, so all right, thank you. That answers some questions.
I will also say that you probably cast this thinking ahead on one side of the room, so that because you've imbued the plants with this level of sentience, they can actually move out of the way, and one of the two hallways you can have open up for the larger members of the party. Dealer's choice on that one. There's like a northwest hallway and a southeast hallway.
Dear plants, if you are friends, do you have a hallway you recommend with less danger?
You can't ask the plants. Because you have to choose before you cast the spell. You can ask your friends if they have a preference.
Okay. Plants, are you friends?
That is... What are you doing?
The friends Rose is referring to, I believe, is us.
Yes, with honor. Yes, with honor.
I will point to the north, the northernmost.
Okay.
Northeast works.
It's northwest and southeast.
Oh, well, same difference.
Sorry.
North.
Um...
I can't see anything, so...
Alright, so... the northwest side of the room is where Valin casts the spell when she casts it, because it's 30-foot range, so she's only able to get one of the two doors when she casts the spell. Yeah. Alright. Why is this?
As I'm being told by an ad on the channel that I need to go get wings and then stuff by Quick Stop.
Eyes.
Like, the paintings themselves are glowing? It's just that they're painted in a way that it would...
I'm gonna say, because of who your character is, you poke the eyes, and like your fingers connect with canvas, but like you poke straight through the canvas and like hit the wall behind it.
Oops.
I was considering making you make a strength check, but let's be real.
You know, I saw ghosts last night. It would be a shame if that was a ghost's portrait and now you're going to be haunted by a ghost that you poked his portrait's eyes out.
I'll apologize. Or just beat it up.
Looks like it, at least at one point, was a living person. They are also covered in dust themselves.
I want to keep getting closer, see if they're a
Okay. I fiddled and fucked with everything. Hopefully that fixed it for everyone. I'm also gonna fucking double up on my network connection. Maybe that'll help too. It helps if the resource values are located normally to the fucking shit. Why is it set to low? All right. It at least looks salvageable now. Okay. So, I heard that everybody's sort of trying to move stealthily. Graveheart wanted to approach and get close enough to see if they moved or were a mummy or anything. So let's just say, Graveheart, go ahead and give me a stealth check at advantage.
Mm-hmm. I will as soon as I can reconnect.
Oh.
It's not letting me connect to Of Gods and Glories now.
Cool.
And I've even got Zero Tier up and running.
Ah, I see what happened. Okay. Everybody take 5. I'm going to be right back.